internet friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda and I'm going to be showing you the unwritten rules of Instagram. I came up with 20 different unwritten rules. Disclaimer, I'm not saying that you have to follow all of these rules or agree with them or whatever. Just do whatever you want on Instagram. These are just the rules that I came up with that generally people kind of follow on Instagram. So yeah. So with that being said, let's just get into this. What I mean by this is that if you are a personal account on Insta, try not to post multiple times a day because you'll spam your followers' feeds and they might unfollow you because they're just getting annoyed by all the pictures that you're posting. So try to limit it to about one, or if you can't do one, then 2 posts a day max. Instagram is a platform where if you don't come on for, say, a month, you're probably going to miss a lot of different pictures because you just won't have time to catch up on everyone that you're following's feeds and posts. So try to come on at least 1 to 2 times a week, maybe even more. I try to go on at least every day to see what everyone's up to. When Instagram stories first came out, literally everyone was posting their Snapchat username on their Instagram story. I even did this too. Now I deleted Snapchat, so like if you're gonna promote your Snapchat, at least put it in your bio on Instagram so it's there permanently and you don't have to keep reposting it. Because when people click on Instagram stories, they don't want to see you promoting another social media platform, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I think that on Instagram today, people feel obligated to like and comment on posts that they don't want to like or comment on just because their friends are posting it or someone liked their post, so they feel like they have to like their post, if that makes sense. I feel like you should only like or comment on something if you genuinely want to like and comment on it. I am totally guilty of breaking this rule. I just scroll through my feed and like everyone's post, which is not too good. But I think it makes the platform a lot more real and genuine if you only like people that you want to like. This goes again with different platforms doing different things. Keep Snapchat on Snapchat, keep Instagram on Instagram. It's kind of a little weird when you bring Snapchat filters over to Instagram. Instagram already has its own filters. They may not be as good, but they're there and you don't even have to use them at all. Stories and highlights are a huge part of Instagram now, so make sure to keep yours updated and post on it every once in a while or as often as you can with some quality content. It's nice for new followers to come to your profile and see all your highlights, to see what your old stories were about and what kind of things you're going to be posting on your stories, to kind of get more of an idea of what your account's all about. I see this one happen way too often these days. People literally go crazy with that smooth and blur tool, making themselves look smaller and things like that. It will make people feel bad about themselves if they think that you look that perfect in real life. Then they're gonna feel bad about themselves for not looking that way. So just don't perpetuate Photoshop and all those negative things to make yourself look perfect. I mean, I'm not saying to completely cut out Photoshop and facetune. I'm just saying use them minimally. Don't go too overboard. I'm not sure who made this one up, but apparently it's good for engagement rates because if you're following more people than you follow, then it's kind of obvious that a lot of your followers are only following you because you followed them first. Or at least that's how it looks when you're following more people than the followers that you have. Not only is this a super terrible way to get engagement, but it also is very annoying and some people will be able to tell that you did not genuinely get these likes, followers, and comments. There's different programs and softwares and websites that you can use nowadays to tell how many of your followers are real, and you can kind of tell by looking at comments when someone does this. So just don't do this. It's just not a good idea at all. I think a lot of people miss out on this one because they want to keep their account private, But once you go public, you have access to the business analytics tools on Instagram, and they are super helpful. They'll let you know when is the best time to post a picture based on your followers. They'll let you know how many people have been seeing your content, the ages of your audience, everything like that. So it's very helpful to analyze that if you're looking for more engagement or just to grow on Instagram. This happens pretty frequently. I see people doing this all the time. I never really understood why, because if you like a post, then you should post it. It shouldn't matter about the likes. You really shouldn't try to put so much value on likes, because at the end of the day, unless Instagram is your career, getting a certain amount of likes is not very important. So why delete something that you like and you think goes well in your feed just because not as many people liked it? It's really cool to show the real you on social media every once in a while, show behind the scenes or something that happened that's not perfect, because a lot of Instagram influencers just have perfect feeds, perfect stories, makes it seem like they have a perfect life. But when you post the real you and behind the scenes kind of things, you can connect with your audience more, and it just makes you look like a more real social media person. This one annoys me so much because you can obviously tell what they're doing when you see the same picture come up over and over, even though you've already liked it. Like, no. It's really not that important to get likes. I don't know why people do this, but if you had business analytics, you wouldn't really have to do it in the first place because you know the best time to post based on your followers. So maybe just get business analytics instead of randomly reposting over and over to try to guess what the right time is. None of your followers like seeing you repost stuff over and over, and it's kind of annoying. This kind of reiterates the point of likes are not everything. You should be posting things that you like to post, whether or not that's the thing that gets the most likes. I think you should post what makes you feel happy and comfortable and what you think makes your feed look good, not what gets the most likes. This one took me a while to learn, but you don't have to follow someone back just because they follow you and you know them in real life, or just because they follow you. You don't have to follow them back. You don't have to follow anyone that you don't want to follow. I used to just follow people that had followed me that I knew in real life, but then I didn't want to see their feeds, so I would just scroll past them. And it was kind of pointless. So you don't have to follow people if you don't want to follow them. This one is especially important to do every now and then. I usually do it once every couple months. Just scroll through my list of followers, see who hasn't posted in like a year or 6 months, and unfollow them. Anyone who's really not active, who won't really notice if you unfollow them and doesn't post anything, so you don't really care to be following them. We all have that friend that literally texts you or tells you whenever they post an Instagram picture to go like it, and you're just like, I would have liked it anyway when I went on Instagram the next time. But for some reason, they really want to tell you right when they post it so that they can get a maximum amount of likes as soon as possible. This kind of goes back once again to likes are not everything. So it's really not important when you get the likes or how many likes you get. And it's pretty annoying if you keep doing this over and over to your friends. If you want to keep your engagement rates and make sure that you're still an active account on Instagram, try to post at least a couple times a month. That's like once every week and a half. It's not that hard, and it's just nice. I see this a lot with makeup and slime accounts. For some reason, they always clickbait to get on the featured page, which ends up getting them a ton of views. I'm not sure if that translates into followers or anything, but it's pretty annoying. It's more annoying than clickbait on YouTube, because usually clickbait on YouTube turns out to be like half true, but these clickbait on Instagram things are like not true at all. They use like a crazy picture of something happening and they'll set it as a cover photo for a video, and then it won't be in the entire video except for 1 second that they use to make it the cover. It's like, what? These days, captions can set you apart from everyone, so make sure you're either writing clever, creative, funny, or just captions that make you feel proud, heartfelt, something like that. Captions that you like, because your captions can make you stand out from a ton of different people on Instagram posting similar pictures. So that is all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to click the like button and subscribe down below if you want to see more of me. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. My camera only goes really blurry when I get super close up. I wish it did it at like this. No, it's just slightly blurry right now in the background. Wish it was this blurry at this level. This part of my hair, forever curled. Curled. Oh my god, I said it like Grewwood. Curled. Amanda and... Wait, what am I even doing today? I always forget to look this up. Okay, 20 unwritten rules of Instagram. I literally wrote this video, the points out earlier today, and I already forgot what it was. Great.